All right, number 6, we're finally to the point where we have to fill in. So notice we have x to the 4th. Well, where's x to the 3rd? Where's x squared? It just jumps to 16. So when there's missing degrees, you have to fill them in. They're there, we just don't write them. We don't write 0. We actually do have x cubes, there's just 0 of them. They're also, same thing with x squared, same thing with x. And then the minus 16, it's out there. So when we divide and you're missing any of the descending degrees, you got to fill them in because they're going to be part of our answer. So now this one just got really long, but we got this. Okay, so remember, just look at the first things, x and x to the 4th. That's all we're looking at right now. X times what gives you x to the 4th? Well, we have 4 and we're taking out 1. So it's x to the 3rd and we're going to multiply. X to the 4th, that's what we want, and then 2x cubed. And we subtract. So when we subtract these, the signs change. They both become negative because they're positive now. So those cancel out, that's what we want. And then 0 minus 2 is negative 2. And then we're going to pull down our next term and do it again. So I have x and negative 2x cubed. Okay, so what do we need to multiply by? If you're not sure, divide them. So we definitely need a negative 2, and now these reduce to x squared. So minus 2x squared. Notice my descending order in my quotient. That's going to happen. Our next one's going to be just x. Okay, multiply. Negative 2x squared times x gives us our negative 2x cubed, which is what we want. Negative 2x squared times positive 2 gives us negative 4x squared. And now we're going to subtract. So when we subtract, the signs change. Negative, negative becomes positive. Negative, negative becomes positive. And then our first one always cancels out. That's how we know we're doing it right. And then 0 plus 4 is 4x squared. And we're going to bring down our next term of 0x. And then we keep going. I'm going to just erase that because my highlighters are getting heavy on there. I have x and 4x squared. What do we multiply by? If you need to divide, you can. We still have a 4, and then that reduces to x. So positive 4x. Notice our descending. So 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times 2 is 8x. And then we're going to subtract. So that changes to a minus, and this also changes to a minus. So those go away. 0 minus 8 is negative 8x. Oh my gosh, we're on our last one. We're bringing down the negative 16. Finally. Okay, I don't want crayon, I want highlighter. Okay, so x and negative 8x. That's all we're looking at. Negative 8, because negative 8 times x gives us negative 8x. Negative 8 times 2 gives us negative 16. Do you remember what happens when they're the same? When we subtract, our signs both change to positive, and our remainder is 0. So see, our quotient is a cubic function. And so that's why we need to add all of these missing terms in there. So x cubed minus 2x squared, plus 4x plus 8. No, it was minus 8. With a remainder of 0.